is this the best day ever? Is this the best day ever? Oh, now you're gonna make me a liar? Come on! So today is the first day that I'm actually getting some farm work done outside. And it's Oscar's, I don't know if I can show him at all. It's Oscar's very first day as a real farm dog. He is in the greenhouse with me, and basically I'm picking up I have just like crud from last season, all sorts of old seed starting flats and just like a pile of leek leaves, which Oscar is currently digging through, and then just some random things that I had started late in the season and then gave up on when the weather turned cold, and now it's just a mess. So I'm cleaning all that up, but every single time that I have to go to the compost pile to get rid of some of the dirt that's in them, the soil and all that, Oscar thinks that it's a giant game and barks at me incessantly and thinks it's the funniest thing in the whole world. So I'm gonna see if I can capture it on video for you guys. What you doing? You didn't bark that time. Let's try it again. You're silly. What you doing? Well, apparently he's determined to make a liar out of me because he was freaking out, and now he's acting like this is the most normal day ever. But I think he's super excited because we've been just sending him outside on his own lately, like when he needs to go to the bathroom and stuff. Where'd you go? Here you are. And today, Mama's actually outside with him, so he's very excited. And it's one of the first like warm days that we've had. Not the first, but one of the first. And by warm, I mean it's like 21 degrees Fahrenheit. But much warmer than that in the hoop house, so we are enjoying getting some work done together. I will catch up with you guys in a little bit when I am finally getting ready to get my soil mixed to start some seeds. Oscar is currently trying to help me mix some soil. I have this leftover soil in my tub from last season, but look at the size of some of these chunks. They're like huge and pretty hard to break through, and I think that's because they're still partially frozen, even though it feels like it's a million degrees in this hoop house. But hey, don't chew on that, Oscar. Dude, puppy problems. Look how cute he is. Stop chewing on everything. I might see if I can just scoop. What was that? Really? Did you get mad? I might see if I can scoot all this over to one side and kind of mix up some new soil over on this side, and that might work better. But first I need to make sure my dog stops chewing on this lid. Haha, now you can't get to it. You little rascal. Say hi. Shh, don't bite. So cute. He can get away with anything. Just kidding, I'm like the most strict puppy parent ever. I want him to be so well trained. Practically a little service dog in training over here. Aren't you, buddy? Don't eat that. We're working on it. Alright, it's a bit later. I've had lunch. I've cleaned up the house a bit. I've cooled off / warmed up because I got hot and then I got cold. It's very confusing temperature-wise here in Michigan. But basically what I have so far is I'm currently filling up these trays with soil. That's what I'm going to do for lettuce. The reason I'm doing it this way is because it's what worked really, really well towards the end of last season. I kind of figured out what works for me, and since I'm working with these kind of odd trays, they're not actually meant to be used the way I'm using them. But all of my trays, if you didn't know, are recycled. I use them from a local greenhouse who would otherwise be throwing them away. So I kind of, you know, beggars can't be choosers kind of situation. So that's how I'm going to do it for the lettuce. But this year I am using, sorry the framing is so bad, don't mind my hair. I'm using my soil blocker for the very first time. I got it from Johnny's, and it's, I forget, 2 inches, 4 inches? I don't know. No, the 4-inch one is huge. I think that's a 2-inch square. So I'm able to make, I'm experimenting with it for the first time today, and made these little dudes with a little divot in the top that you can't see because I'm terrible at using my camera. But anyway, I used those to make all my soil blocks for this tray of sage and oregano. So we'll see how it goes. It's kind of difficult right now because I need a lot of water to mix the soil properly, and I don't have access to a hose because it is not February, March in Michigan, and everything is still frozen. So I've been using a water jug to bring it back and forth from the house to the greenhouse. So it's just kind of a mess, but we are finally done with the soil blocks just for today, and I'm moving on to the lettuce like I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant that, and then I'll show you a final shot of all of the different flats that I have done once they're up on my shelf. Oh yeah, and Oscar's helping. Oscar took a long nap because he wore himself out. Hey, don't mess with my soil blocks, dude. No, no. No, 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 no. Oscar! He's just gonna keep eating my tools. Alright, I just quickly had to come back up to my office to look at my plans. The pink represents lettuce. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. 7.5 beds of lettuce for every block. So I think I'm able to get a whole bed out of one tray. So that means I have to do 7 trays per, that's a lot. Oh wait, no, it's 7 total, not 7 of each kind. Dummy. Okay, cool, we're good. All right, back to the great outdoors. All right, this is all that I got done. It's about half of what I actually need to do today, but it is getting really chilly and Oscar's in the house all by himself, so I think I'm going to take these back inside and finish up tomorrow. Another reason why I am stopping right now is that I need to get some more soil, and so I figured I will just rather wait until tomorrow. I do work tomorrow, but I get out of school. I'm a substitute teacher, for those of you who don't know. I get out of school around 2, so I should be back in like the height of the hottest part of the day, which would be really nice to get in here and get that done. So I think I'm going to go inside and get some office work done. I have some emails to send out to some potential volunteers for the coming months, which is really exciting, and then just hang out with my puppy because he's pretty cool. I'm also working on my seed inventory, so if you've not seen that video yet, it should be up by the time this one is up, so definitely go ahead and check that one out as well. Until I talk to you guys tomorrow, bye!